Hello dreamers, and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. As always guys, thank you for your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel, and if you haven't done so, I encourage you to do so. It helps with growing the channel, getting the video out there for more people, as well as keeping me accountable. For personal readings, all that information can be found down below in the description. So let's go ahead and let's get started. Scorpio Sagittarius Cusp. You're working towards something and it's draining you. It's leading you into the space of needing multiple rest or needing rest. You're needing to take a pause in something to evaluate a situation to see if it's worth it. Now, if this is in a relationship, you may be the one working and working and working and doing all the compromises while the other person doesn't. If this is at work, it's like you're being overworked. And you're talking about your concerns at work and nothing is changing. And there needs to be a pause in order to reevaluate how much longer you can keep on in this situation. Because something is literally like, they're literally showing me somebody like in bed, kind of like just, it's like even changing your clothes is it's energy that you don't have, and it's honestly because something is draining you that much. Now, if these are people in your life, then are there people in your life that you need to cut off? Are there relationships and connections in your life that are they're just one-sided? Something in your energy feels very one-sided, and it's coming at the cost of you. It's coming at the cost of like your mental stability and your physical well-being, where you're just tired, you're just exhausted, and you just need to set better boundaries, right? And I know that it's easy to say, especially when it comes to certain things, but it's something that you need to exercise during this time, is knowing when to quit, right? Now, we usually talk about like not quitting, not giving up, not this, not that, but there are times when something is just not working at all. There's a relationship, whether it's a situation at work, whatever it is. And the longer that you stay in it and the longer that you try to make something work, the more exhausted and the more tired, the more drained that you feel. Some of you are holding on to the time and energy invested in a relationship, or the time and energy invested in a company, at a job or something like that, and are not really wanting to start over. Well, how much longer can you see yourself living life the way that you're living it at this moment in time? Right? It's like choose your pain, to be honest with you. So, you know, a simple example is like, let's say if you want to get in shape, and it's like you're always tired and you're always this and you're always that, and you feel you feel sluggish and you feel that, right? It's a pain or an uncomfortableness that you don't want to feel. And then you start working out, but when you first start working out, you start to feel sore, and you may feel tired from time to time if you're not eating right, you know, until you get into the rhythm of things. It's like, which tire would you rather be? A tire that is constantly going to leave you exhausted? This is constantly going to leave you sluggish, or that temporary soreness until your body starts to adjust to the new routine? And that's kind of like how you have to look at this situation. Now, again, guys, these are general readings, so it's going to be different for everyone. But there is a situation here that you have to ask yourself how much longer you can continue on living life like this. So we have the Two of Cups in the reverse, the Five of Wands, and then we have the Five of Cups. So, you know, I don't feel that it's so much that you're still passionate or still love the situation or the person as much. Where this is more about the time and energy invested in it. Like I've been here for so many years. I've been with this person for so many years. We have kids together. We have this and we have that. And that there is kind of like an underlying feeling of starting over or an underlying feeling of being alone, right? And I mean, if you can honestly tell yourself that you can continue on living life the way that you are now, then continue. But if you're ready for a change, then start to make plans to change the situation. Whether it's leaving a relationship, whether it's starting to look for a new job, but there's a situation here that it's gotta give. Something's gotta give, and what has to give is you making that choice of walking away, regardless of whatever you think you're losing in the process. So let's go ahead and let's pull out an oracle card. Now, this can be confirmation to the reading. This can be your advice or something that you're not seeing clearly that you need to be made aware of. Benefactor, number 3, grace and generosity. As much as you try to have like peace, or as much as you try to find the silver lining in the situation, it's not there. And the benefits that you have, it's almost like you have to talk yourself into like the benefits that are in this when they're really not. And it's almost kind of like, okay, like when you take a medication, do the side effects, do the benefits of the medications outweigh the side effects? And that's kind of like what you have to ask yourself. Is staying in this connection, is staying at this job, is staying in this situation, whatever it is for you, do the benefits that I see or tell myself that are there outweigh all the other crap that is making me feel like crap, that is making me feel tired, that is making me feel exhausted? And that is the decision that you and you alone have to make. Well, guys, that is all I have for you for this week. As always, thank you for your love and support. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Love you all. Mwah. Bye-bye.